Good morning, my friends. Welcome. It's Monday morning. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I'm going to share a kit today from Took. I am a part of her design team, so that means if you decide to go to her shops, purchase, if you use my code BCDT, all capital letters, 15, you can receive, or you will receive, 15% off your purchase. So these are children cabinet cards. This is set 1. I've cut them out already because I decided I was going to play with them, but I wanted to show you how sweet they are. All these different, excuse me, different kids. I tried to do a bunch of the prep work ahead of time just so that it wouldn't be a really long video. But I thought today we could make some cabinet card booklets and or tags depending on how much time we have to do stuff. I cut them all out. I just thought it'd be better to do that than stop the video, start the video, you know. And there's that. But there's set 1 and 2 I have here. And there's that one. Look at how sweet that baby is. Oh goodness, they're just the most adorable pictures. I wasn't too sure what I wanted to create at first because, well, I just want to do good, I guess, like to showcase them good. And these are the backs. And there was just the one page, which is fine because you can print them over and over again, as many as you need, right? And then there's this one. So that's set number 1. And then set number 2, children cabinet cards, set 2, have kids going in this orientation as well as the portrait. And some are in costumes. Like, look at how adorable they are. They're so cute. And there's a couple of the backs. This one's fun, the 2 little kids with balloons. They're just so happy. And then this. And these boys look pretty spiffy in their costumes there. And I think this one is precious. Little girl there with her dolly. The one little girl here looks like she wants to get out of Dodge. She doesn't want her picture taken at all. And then this cute one. They're all so sweet. And then this one goes this way. Skipping. I can remember skipping. It was a lot of fun. And then this one, they're playing in the sandbox. And then these sweet little girls. So there we go. Those are the 2 sets. And I'll show you what I made. I'm doing this as a part of my arm's length art just because I had these on my desk and this is what I wanted to do. So I created a tag. I did some stamping, I did some inking, and I'll show you how I do that. And I used a die cut for the space, and then I just covered it with coffee dyed paper so you have a nice writing area. And then this is a little booklet. I have no paper in it yet, I just put it together. So I did that, and then on the back I added that piece. So just simple little projects. I have some papers here. I'll probably just put three papers in there, 3 writing papers. And it gives you enough pages to do some writing, and then I just took my rounder. Ugh. Just because this one I did round all the corners to match the picture. I didn't do this ahead of time because I just cut these papers, and then that'll go inside, and I'll probably have to trim it, so I shouldn't even have bothered doing that with them. And so you can staple these in, you can sew them in, you can use your machine and just sew down. I'll probably use my machine just because it's quicker, and then it's a look that I like. So all right, so let's do one. I have this paper because I wanted to try it instead of the black. So I'm hoping that these will fit, and they will. And the nice thing about these is you can add your book page or music page behind it, or you can do all stamping. So I'm gonna do the back first. So I'm just gonna add that to the back, but first I have just a couple stamps here. I have butterfly, I have an old key, I have a heart, and I have some, I'll show you here. I just have this number and word stamp set. It is not a Tim Holtz one. It's from Amazon, and it was a lot cheaper than than Tim Holtz. Goodness, must be Monday morning. You know what happens on Monday morning. My words. And technically it's not even Monday for me. So how does that grab you? We had a massive snowstorm, so we shoveled our way out. And so Tom finished up the shoveling today because there was even more. And so now he's just gone to grab some groceries. So I'm just going to put this around. The butterfly is lovely. And it'll be hopefully something that is seen behind the picture. Yep, just a little bit of marking. And then I just have this little finger tool. I've had it for a long time, and I'm just going to go around the edges. Good thing it just takes a second to ink. There we go, just like that. And the glue. Let's hope it works. Oh, goodness. Excuse my arm. So I hope you all had a beautiful weekend. How's your weather? I know there's just crazy weather happening everywhere. My friend Kay Michelle said they've had just massive weather, but they didn't get any snow. As far as I know, they just got rain. So that was good. So there's that on the back. So on the front, you can just pick any picture, and you don't even have to have cabinet cards. You can just take pictures from magazines, whether they're black and white or colored, it does not matter. Just take some pictures and cut pictures out and just have a play. Oh, I really like that. So darling. So that'll go there, but let's, let me do some stamping. I have this key, let's just do the key. So I'll do a couple of these, and then we will do a couple of the tags, hopefully, and just to get some stuff done. And I'm not sure how much of the key you'll see. Nothing. But that's okay, because I can stamp one of the keys onto there, so that'll be nice as well. I can do that. It's just to add things to the background. Book page, brown paper, book page, whatever you'd like to add. Just gonna do that. Or nothing. You can keep it blank and just pop your picture on top, paper inside, and you're done. Oops. See, it just adds some interest in behind there. And I know what, that's all I'm gonna do. Just simple little projects you can do. Oh, and look at that, I didn't ink it. Does it matter? Not really. So I have to ink all around it anyway. So gives it a nice dark look. Looks a little bit aged, which I like. So there we go. So then I'm going to take the key and then it can get stamped right across. See, just like that. Can stamp a number. Very cute. So then I'm just going to grab 3 pieces of paper. Excuse me. I have a tickle in my throat. Around the corners. There we go. Oh, this paper is smaller. Okay, it can't be. Is up. That's better. So there's that one, and then there's the back. So okay, let's do one more of those and we'll sew them, and then we can, let's do it this way. Let's find a picture that goes, maybe, yep, there's one. And if it doesn't have a backing, you don't even have to worry about it. And I don't think I have another one that goes in that orientation. Nope, not that one. Nope, which is fine. So we're gonna do that. we go. So that'll get put on there. But first, just want to add some book page. I tried using my glue stick on this before, but it just tore up. So I'll just put bits of wet glue instead. There we go. Rip that piece off of there. And so it's just going around. You don't even have to stamp anywhere because you won't see it. So and then it just adds interest in behind. And you don't need to do the whole thing because the picture is there. Yeah, it's all right. But you can add more. You can add lace. You can add some labels or fabric or which is nice. What is this? Oops. Oh, that's the top of a tea bag. I certainly don't want that. But I have this. I'm just going to put this in the corner. Just a little scrap piece I had sitting here. Cute. And then on the back, I can do some, that's where I'll do some stamping, I think. This big 5, let's just do it. Tom's home. There we go. So we'll just stamp some stuff on here. Let's see. Hi. Yep. There we go. Oh, that was sticky. And then just one more. It doesn't have to be a whole bunch. And then if you feel it looks plain when you know, after you're done and you look at it, then just add more. And I think let's see. I'm just gonna add this right there. Why not? I'm just playing, so it just adds a little bit of color back there. So there we go. So I'll grab 3 pieces of paper. And I didn't round the corners on this one, so that'll look like that. All right, so that's those 3. Now some tags. Let's do a few of these tags. I've done them in white to show you what I do to make them look old, vintage. I have a piece of paper here. I'm just going to move this over. All right, so I just take, and this was with the die cut. I just take my ink. I'll take this as a vintage photo oxide. Doesn't have to be oxide. It can be whatever ink you have. Whoops. I try to hold it as best I can, and I'll turn it around. I think I did these a long time ago when I first started videos. I can't remember. So I'll do both at the same time. But it's very easy. And if I could hold my thing flat, there we go. Just get some marks on there. And, no, that's the wrong black. I have black soot in the oxide. And so this will darken it and put those fun little marks on it. Can't hold it properly. So I'll show it to you in closer in just a second here. It doesn't have to be a lot, just enough to put some marks on there. And so that's what that looks like. Pretty cool. I like the effect that it does. So then the pictures, grab a couple of them here. Maybe this one, and just pick one, Brenda. And this one, maybe let's just see if they'll all fit. Oh yes, they'll all fit. And so this is what I do. You can either cut it down ahead of time, which is what I might do. Nope, I'll just do it this way. So I'm going to add glue all around here. And I'm just going to go around the cutout and glue it on. And then if I need to trim, then I can do that. And you can sew around these. I'm just going to sit it there and then try and get them on here evenly. So, well, you know, as even as I can get them anyway. So there we are, but I do want to cut off the very bottom because I want to use it. There we are. So there. That's adorable. So then just trim away all the sides. You can trim them ahead of time, of course. There's that. So cute. Goodness. And this I'm going to add to the front, but I'm just going to leave it for a minute and we'll do this one. Okay, let me take this bottom off ahead of time. There we are, just like that. Same thing. But if you want to do it this way and make a booklet as well, that is a good idea too. I had thought of that, but the die that I used, I didn't like the shape of it. It wasn't this same one, it was a different one. I wasn't too happy with it, with the shape of it. So there we go, so cute. This piece got bent up a little bit, so let's see if I can fix that with some glue. There we are. And if you're going to stamp on them, you could do that ahead of time. I didn't do that, of course. So we'll do that. So there we are. And then this one will go on here. But that'll go there. And of course it needs to be distressed so that it kind of goes with what it's on, because it's pretty stark right now in its color. Just bend it, put some little marks in it just to make it look a little more worn. And so that'll go there, and then we'll do the same to the other one. And if you don't like inky fingers, then wear a glove or something when you're doing this, when you're hanging on to stuff, and then your fingers won't get black. So there we go. All right, let me grab my stamps. I don't think I want numbers. So I do want this key though. Doesn't have to be a full key, you can just put a portion of it on, whether it's the top or bottom. So this one, I'm going to put the top. Nice. Just like that. I know there's no rhyme or reason, it's just having fun. What are the words on here? Handle with care. See that? Just little bits, because that's going to cover that anyway, and it's quite a bit longer, isn't it? So I'm going to not glue the edges and see if I can just cut it off evenly. And there we are. Just like that. And then this one, it's too long as well, which is fine. This little stamp. Nice. And then this little one with numbers on it. So there we go. And I mean, that's all it needs. And we'll do the same with this one. Hopefully that's somewhat straight. Normally being straight doesn't matter So there we go, there's those. And we're gonna add some coffee dyed paper. I don't know if these are long enough. Oh yes, they are. So, and this is just to have a writing spot on them. Oops. Just gonna turn it over. Oops. And those ends I keep because I'll stamp on them numbers or little words. And then they can get used in other projects. A little bit. So there we go. So there's some nice writing paper on the back, and let's just do this one. These are the Tim Holtz dies, the tag dies, so they always have that hole up top, but you don't have to use it. You can cover the hole because you see the coffee dyed paper is over the hole. You can keep it that way and then just add a topper to it if you want. You don't have to keep that hole there. The first one I made, I punched the hole out because I thought I might put some fibers through the hole, and then I just ended up using a piece of my sparkly fabric. Which is what I'll do here for these two. I just think that's a really nice look. All right, so there we go. There's those two little beauties. And then I just have a piece, this gorgeous fabric. It has little gems throughout, or oh, I can't even remember what they're called. The fabric's from Walmart. Comes on a roll with a lighter blue, and then this one, but I really like this darker color. And then I can just, you can hot glue it, you can glue it, you can staple it, which is, I think that's what I'm going to do if I can find my stapler. I put it back like a good person, instead of leaving it in the mess. So there we go, there's that. And then is this one too, I think that's too small. Let's, ooh, it tore, nice. I wasn't sure it was going to, but I like the sparkle that it gives. So there we go, just put that there. Couple of staples, so how cute are they? Right, there's the backs, lots of writing space. I just need to move a few things here. Okay, a lot of things. I'm going to bring over my sewing machine, and I'll just sew one of the booklets so that you can see what it looks like. You probably won't see my sewing machine very well. One thing about my setup is because it's right over my head, so it's harder to show you an angle. Okay, here we go. And it's not too thick that the sewing machine has troubles. It goes right through. And I'm not going to worry about back stitching or anything like that because it's just, you know, really there's nothing to it. So there we go, a sweet little booklet. And so there you can just toss it in your bag. You can have some writing space. You can put a pocket in here. Pocket sounds good. Excuse me. I do like pockets. It could be the upper pocket. It could be down here. Can I quickly find something that would go with the inside of that? I don't know. I'm just checking. I have some 6x6 paper sitting here. Yeah, nothing really says, hey, use me. Check out this pad. I've been playing around with some 6x6 paper, so actually that's a nice one. There we go. And it adds a really nice pop of color in there too, doesn't it? So let's see how straight I can cut it. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. And I'm just going to cut the length. And there we go. So that'll be like that. So I'm going to do that. Just glue it on. Three sides. You can add a couple little pieces of ephemera in there, or if you take it, you know, if you're taking it with you in your bag, you can put notes in there, your a list, whatever you're doing. So that's very cute. I like it. All right, so I'm gonna leave it there for today. Let me just grab everything. So this is what I had made earlier, the two little girls there. But we did some booklets, and then this booklet as well. And then the sweet little tags that we did. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Questions, comments, please leave them below. And please remember, the giveaway is open until 4 o'clock. I will link the giveaway video in the description box. So if you have not gone to it yet, you haven't watched it or answered the question, then you'll have a chance to do that before 4 o'clock. Okay, all right, let me just pop these out. Show you what we've done here. And so there we go. All right, thanks so much for hanging out with me. God bless, and I'll leave all Took's info in the description box as well for you. Okay, take care. Bye for now.